Alright, everyone. Got a game here. We're doing a bit different of something. I wanted to play some solo queue. I haven't played in honestly a bit, so I wanted to play some one-on-one, and I'm just going to go ahead and record it and talk about what I'm doing throughout the game. So hopefully it turns out well. I'm going to try Thor. I don't think Savannah is the best Thor map, but let's just see what we can do. And we're going to start by sending out our villagers to gold. Our dwarfs to gold, and we're going to send one of them over to build an ox cart right away. And then we'll send our berserk out here. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one zebra into the TC just to be efficient early on. That's not going to work. Oh my god, I'm getting a little bit of lag. So we'll just bring that one in, and I'm not going to be too specific about it, and we'll kill it. And that wasn't great, but it's going to work. So now let's just get some scouting out. And actually, let's go ahead and do our Dwarven Armory very early here. We haven't been doing that, but I'm going to try it out again. And we don't need 3 on Dwarf. We actually need one of these guys on wood. And we're going to run out of food for our next villagers, so we are going to queue up another Dwarf. And he's going to go to wood. We do need a lot of wood and a lot of gold to get our infrastructure up, temple, Dwarven Armory, and then get bonus dwarfs out. So these guys, we'll keep the ox cart right here for now. I guess we didn't need to build it immediately. That's why I usually pull a couple hunt, and we need to do a bit of drop off just to make sure we don't stall out villager production, and we should be good from here on out villager wise. And we'll do a little bit of scouting before we get our house up and before we get our temple up. I've got this guy right in between these two. This works out quite well to minimize walking distance. Let's see what we can find. Yeah, and I should be good on villager production at this point. Now that I have 4 on food, I shouldn't have to force drop off. I'm just keeping an eye on it in case. And almost don't have to. Looks like I could have done it just a little bit. And then my scout, let's just keep scouting around. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to get our first upgrade. Who reverse? Reverse Norse. I probably shouldn't get this. Not worth it. And now we're going to bring this guy back. And we're going to get our first house up before we run out. So I am floating a lot of gold here. I think I'm going to switch one off gold. And go to wood. And then we'll keep getting our villagers out on hunt. And I'll go ahead and kill this guy so that my villagers don't have to shoot. And then we'll get a little bit more scouting before we get our temple out. And we are going to need to get a lumber camp out, I think. This will be enough for the temple, but that's about it. We'll move our goats just to safety. And yeah, this will be enough for the temple, but that's about it. So we'll get the temple up here just to kind of defend. We will need to go out to that gold at some point. And now these guys are going to have just not enough to build an ox cart yet, but that's fine. And now we'll go ahead and just keep moving these guys around. We'll have a couple kill this one. Keep the ox cart right in between. Looking great. Looking great. And then from here, we now have enough for our ox cart. We'll go build that in the back line. And I'm going to leave one on food here just because we do need a little bit more food. And let's keep scouting. Let's see what else we have around the map. And I think what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and queue up a dwarf. I might go 2 dwarfs, but basically we want to make sure that we've got enough food here to age up. So we don't want to spend all of it on villagers. Yeah, this should be plenty. And now we'll do a force drop with these guys. We'll bring them over to wood, and we'll age up. And I think we're going to go Valkyrie here. And now that we've got guys on wood, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my dwarfs. We're going to put them all on gold, so we can start getting our armory upgrades as soon as we age up. Scouting out, and I'm going to have my temple, create a Herser, and we'll send everything right across the map. I didn't do a forward temple, you can do that, and caught our villagers before they went to AFK. And I don't see any hunt close by. You know, I haven't discovered hunt yet, so we're just going to keep on chickens here. Try and spread the villagers out a little bit on the chickens, just to keep efficient. And we do have a dwarf on food. I think that's okay for now. And this guy, what we're going to do is we're going to build a house by this gold to make sure they don't ever claim it. Haven't seen any relics. I think I'll take this guy down to the south of the map, see if we find a relic, and then we'll make one more. And at this point, actually, I'm going to keep him here because we want to get production buildings up as soon as we age. Don't care that much about the relic. We'll send new villagers out to wood, and let's go right away. Let's get a longhouse up, and this is number 2. We're going to go harass with the Valkyrie. Did we age up first? We did age up first before Freyr, so that's pretty crazy. We'll go ahead and just get a couple upgrades. We'll do, since we're Verse Norse, the hack armor one before the damage. And you're done, so they just aged up. Let's get some towers in our base. Let's see what we can find with this Valk. There's the TC. Woodline. Might get a villager kill here, honestly. I think I'm gonna take a few hits just to get this. Alright, nice. We'll run around, causing disruption. And I think I'll bring my Hearser here. We'll see if we can get a little bit of a win. Yep, he is pulling back. Nice. And let's go run the Valkyrie around the other side of the map. And we'll go ahead and pull you back. And let's pull back to basically where this TC and gold mine is. And we're going to start getting infrastructure up there. And we do need to start making a bunch of units. We're going to mostly Hearser right now, but we're building out a longhouse to get more. And you're not doing anything, so we'll keep building. And we are struggling on food at this point, so what I'm going to do is bring this villager over to food, this villager over to food, and these guys will come over next. Okay, pretty much finished that chicken. Oh, we got to fight. We'll move back. Let's just retreat all the way. We can just delete this. And we do have, yeah, killing the ox cart is actually going to be quite devastating here, so we're just gonna pull back. I'm not too worried about this. Maybe we get our tower upgrades, and now we can fight. We'll just leave one back. Very nice, very nice. And let's go all back here, and let's just get some production up. Our Valkyrie's doing crazy damage up here. Villagers are trying to kill it, but just doing incredible damage. Oh wow, we got the surrender. All right, we got the early win. That was a quick one. Very quick one. Yeah, kind of a slow age up. And something I'm wondering about is, where did they drop the Asgardian Bastion? Did they even drop it? It doesn't look like it, but I did get kind of lucky here finding the villagers on hunt. That doesn't always happen. But just pulling back my units, getting tower upgrades prevents any aggression there, and it looks like maybe just their opening build they didn't feel very comfortable with, so we'll end the video there. A nice little win. We'll get the next one going.